Aisha here. I just gone through my bookshelf and I found something new in my bookshelf, and that's a novel written by Jay HENRICH, The Prophet John. As I started reading this novel, it escaped me so tightly that I couldn't leave the edges of my seat. And as I was going through the novel, I really enjoyed it. Jay HENRICH has used his very good sense of humor, which widely engages the reader, and it's really enjoyable. It's the story about a girl who found herself a prophet. This time, a prophet is a girl, as she found her shadow on the meadows. She thinks that she has sent in this world as a God's messenger. From New York Times best-selling author Jay HENRICH, written as this novel in a funny, entertaining, and unorthodox. It's a truly enjoyable read. The following story of the reluctant teenage prophet John. It takes me moving. This novel takes me moving, humor-filled ride through a snowy murder mystery, small-town politics, and a nature of prophecy. This is the story about a 14-year-old Joan suddenly found herself alone as her parents were living in a small New Hampshire village. Only she is not alone enough. People think they see Jesus in the sky over her meadows. As if she doesn't have enough trouble, a raven comes to her campfire and tells her she has been chosen as a prophet to save the world. Is it her trauma trigger? If so, why do her silly predictions always coming true? Told in the witty, determined voice of Joan Whitcott herself, the prophet John follows the narrative plot of the biblical book of John, complete with the reluctant prophet, a warning to humanity, and even this time, though the prophet is a girl who decides to call herself Jonah. I am not sure how I would have received being told at the age of 14 that I was a prophet, but the prophet John, or eponymous heroine, handles it admirably, and her quirky and original story is told with wit and humor by Jay HENRICH. And it starts in such a dramatical way that John relates the incident. This book leads you into the world of John Whitcott, as the writer has written it in a magical way that the reader found herself in the character, or as the John Whitcott prefers to be called Jonah in honor of her father, and her transformation from regular teenage girl to a chosen one as God's messenger. Told in the first person, John is very entertaining narrator and is likable character who is trying to navigate a situation of sudden loss and abandonment at a difficult age. If that was not enough, she is also being visited by otherworldly phenomena which are imbuing her previously simple existence with a lot of importance and a great deal of publicity. As with the prophet John from the Bible, John